The northwest frontier, a rugged and unforgiving landscape, served as a volatile border between British India and Afghanistan in the late 19th century. This region, marked by towering mountains and treacherous passes, was home to fiercely independent Pashtun tribes, often resistant to British rule. The British presence in this region was a source of constant tension, leading to frequent skirmishes and uprisings. Among the many outposts established by the British to maintain control of this turbulent region was Fort Lockhart, a solitary bastion in the heart of Pashtun territory. To ensure communication and provide a vital link in the chain of defence, a small signalling post was established at SARAGARHI, strategically positioned between Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulistan. Manned by a detachment of 21 Sikh soldiers from the 36th Sikh Regiment of the British Indian Army, SARAGARHI served as a crucial communication relay, transmitting messages via heliograph, a sun-reflecting signalling device. These soldiers, stationed at this remote outpost, were entrusted with the critical task of maintaining communication between the two forts, unaware of the impending storm that awaited them. To truly grasp the significance of the Battle of Sagari, one must delve into the rich history of the Sikhs. Originating in the Punjab region of South Asia, the Sikhs, followers of Sikhism, emerged as a distinct religious and martial force in the 15th century. Known for their unwavering courage, military prowess, and strong emphasis on equality and justice, the Sikhs established a powerful empire in the 18th century under the leadership of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. However, the British East India Company, driven by its insatiable appetite for expansion, gradually chipped away at the Sikh Empire's borders. Following the death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh in 1839, the Sikh Empire weakened, eventually succumbing to British forces in the Anglo-Sikh Wars of 1845-46 and 1848-49. Despite their valiant resistance, the Sikhs were integrated into the British Raj, their once powerful empire annexed into British India. Many Sikhs, known for their martial heritage and loyalty, were subsequently recruited into the British Indian Army, where they served with distinction in various campaigns across the globe. Life at SARAGARHI, as in many remote outposts on the northwest frontier, was a study in contrasts. The desolate landscape surrounding the post stood in stark contrast to the vibrant camaraderie and unwavering spirit of the 21 Sikh soldiers stationed there. Led by Havildar Ishar Singh, a seasoned soldier known for his courage and leadership, these men formed a tight-knit brotherhood, bound by their shared faith, culture, and unwavering loyalty to each other and their duty. The daily routine at SARAGARHI followed a predictable rhythm. The soldiers diligently performed their duties, maintaining the post, practicing their drills, and keeping a vigilant watch over the surrounding hills. In their leisure time, they sought solace in their shared faith, reciting prayers from the Guru Granth Sahib, the Sikh holy book, and sharing stories from their homeland. Despite the isolation and ever-present danger, the soldiers found strength in their camaraderie and the unwavering belief in their dharma, their duty. Unbeknownst to the soldiers of SARAGARHI, a storm was brewing in the surrounding hills. The British presence in the region had stirred resentment among the local Pashtun tribes, who saw it as an encroachment on their independence. Fueled by religious fervour and a desire to expel the British from their lands, a large force of Afghan tribesmen, numbering in the thousands, began to gather under the leadership of Gul Badshah Sahib, a Pashtun chieftain. Their target the British forts in the region, and standing in their path was the small, isolated signalling post of SARAGARHI. September 12th, 1897, dawned like any other day at SARAGARHI. The sun rose over the rugged landscape, casting long shadows across the barren hills. The 21 Sikh soldiers, unaware of the impending storm, went about their daily routine, their thoughts drifting to their families in distant villages. Little did they know that this seemingly ordinary day would forever be etched in the annals of military history as a testament to their unwavering courage and unwavering sense of duty. As the morning mist lifted, revealing the breathtaking beauty of the Khyber Pass, an unsettling sight greeted the watchful eyes of the Sikh soldiers at SARAGARHI. A massive force of Afghan tribesmen, estimated to be between 10,000 and 12,000 strong, had amassed in the surrounding hills, their colourful turbans and glistening weapons a menacing spectacle. The sheer size of the enemy force left no doubt in the minds of the Sikh soldiers that a major attack was imminent. They were vastly outnumbered, facing odds of over 500 to 1. Faced with this overwhelming threat, Havildar Ishar Singh gathered his men. He knew that their chances of survival were slim, but there was no question of surrender. They were Sikh soldiers, bound by their faith and their oath to fight bravely and defend their post to the last breath. With a heavy heart but unwavering resolve, Ishar Singh sent a message to Colonel Horton, the commanding officer at Fort Lockhart, informing him of the situation and requesting reinforcements. The response from Colonel Horton was swift but disheartening. Reinforcements were unavailable due to the large number of Pashtun tribesmen involved in the uprising. The soldiers of SARAGARHI were on their own. Section 5. The odds stacked against them. A sea of Afghan tribesmen, the Afghan tribesmen, emboldened by their numerical superiority and confident in their ability to swiftly overrun the small outpost, launched their attack with a fearsome roar. Wave after wave of tribesmen charged towards SARAGARHI, their swords and rifles blazing, the air filled with the deafening crackle of gunfire, the acrid smell of gunpowder, and the anguished cries of wounded men. The Sikh soldiers, outnumbered but undaunted, responded with disciplined fire, their Lee-Enfield rifles spitting death into the advancing enemy ranks. Their position atop a rocky ridge gave them a strategic advantage, allowing them to mow down the attackers with deadly accuracy. Despite their courage and determination, the Sikh soldiers knew that they were fighting a losing battle. The enemy was relentless, their numbers seemingly endless. As the battle raged on, the Afghan tribesmen, frustrated by their heavy losses, resorted to psychological warfare. They sent emissaries to the Sikhs, promising them safe passage and riches if they surrendered. However, the Sikh soldiers, true to their faith and their oath, refused to abandon their post. They had sworn to defend SARAGARHI to the last man, and they would honour their vow no matter the cost. Section 6. Courage under fire, the Sikhs stand their ground. The Battle of Sagari was not merely a display of military prowess, but also a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Sikh soldiers. Each act of valour, each sacrifice made, added to the growing legend of their bravery. With every passing hour, the Afghan tribesmen grew increasingly frustrated by the Sikhs' stubborn resistance. The defenders of SARAGARHI, despite their dwindling numbers and dwindling ammunition, fought with the ferocity of cornered tigers, their courage fueled by their faith and their determination to uphold the honour of their regiment. Among the many acts of bravery displayed during the battle, one stands out for its sheer audacity. Sepoy Gurmukh Singh, the youngest of the Sikh soldiers, volunteered to relay messages between the signalling post and Fort Lockhart, despite the immense danger posed by the enemy fire. With each message he carried, Gurmukh Singh risked his life, sprinting across open ground, bullets whizzing past him. His bravery and selflessness earned him the admiration of both his comrades and the enemy. As the battle reached its climax, the Afghan tribesmen, desperate to break the Sikh resistance, resorted to a cunning tactic. They discovered a breach in the perimeter wall, a weakness they could exploit to gain entry into the outpost. The Sikh soldiers, realizing the gravity of the situation, prepared for a final desperate stand. Section 7, a legacy forged in blood, the final moments. With the enemy closing in, Havildar Ishar Singh, his voice hoarse from shouting orders and his body riddled with wounds, rallied his remaining men for one final, desperate stand. The Sikh soldiers, their faces grimed with sweat and gunpowder, their eyes burning with a fierce determination, charged into the breach, their bayonets fixed. The clash was brutal and merciless, a whirlwind of steel and fury. Despite their valiant efforts, the Sikh soldiers, exhausted and outnumbered, were slowly being overwhelmed. One by one they fell, their bodies riddled with bullets and wounds, yet even as they breathed their last, their faces reflected not fear, but the serene acceptance of a warrior who had fulfilled his duty. The Battle of Saragari reached its poignant conclusion with Havildar Ishar Singh, the last surviving Sikh soldier, alone in the signal post. Severely wounded, his ammunition exhausted, Ishar Singh resorted to his kirpan, the ceremonial dagger carried by devout Sikhs. With each swing of his kirpan, he cut down the enemy, his voice echoing across the battlefield, reciting the Sikh battle cry, Jo Bol So Nihal, Sat Shri Akal. Finally, overcome by his wounds and sheer exhaustion, Ishar Singh fell, his body riddled with over 100 wounds. His death marked the end of the battle, but the legend of Saragari had only just begun. Section 8. Honouring the brave, posthumous recognition and remembrance. The sacrifice of the 21 Sikh soldiers at Saragari sent shockwaves through the British Empire and beyond. News of their valiant last stand, initially met with disbelief, quickly spread, capturing the imagination of people worldwide. The British, deeply impressed by the Sikhs' unwavering courage and loyalty, showered them with posthumous honours. Each of the 21 Sikh soldiers was awarded the Indian Order of Merit, the highest gallantry award that could be bestowed upon an Indian soldier at the time, equivalent to the Victoria Cross. Their families were granted land and pensions, a small token of gratitude for their immense sacrifice. The Battle of Sagari was taught in British military academies as an example of courage and discipline under fire. The memory of the 21 Sikh soldiers of Saragari was also kept alive by the Sikh community, who saw in their sacrifice a testament to the enduring values of their faith. Gurdwaras, Sikh temples around the world, held special prayers in their honour. Their story was passed down through generations, inspiring countless others with their unwavering courage and their willingness to die for their beliefs. Section 9. The enduring spirit of Saragari, a testament to valour. The Battle of Saragari, though a relatively minor engagement in terms of military scale, has acquired an almost mythical status over the years. It stands as a testament to the indomitable human spirit, the unwavering courage that can bloom even in the face of insurmountable odds. The 21 Sikh soldiers, through their selfless sacrifice, embodied the highest ideals of military virtue: courage, discipline, loyalty, and a willingness to lay down their lives for their comrades and their duty. The story of Saragari transcends cultural and religious boundaries, resonating with anyone who values courage, selflessness, and the willingness to fight for a cause greater than oneself. It serves as a timeless reminder that even the smallest of forces can achieve extraordinary feats of valor when driven by a higher purpose. The legacy of Saragari continues to inspire people around the world. The battle has been the subject of numerous books, films and documentaries, each seeking to capture the essence of the Sikh soldiers' bravery and to understand the factors that enabled them to hold off a vastly superior force for so long. Section 10. Echoes of Saragari, Impact and Inspiration. The impact of the Battle of Saragari extends far beyond the realm of military history. It serves as a powerful symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the importance of standing up for one's beliefs, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. The story of the 21 Sikh soldiers has inspired countless individuals, from soldiers on the battlefield to ordinary people facing their own personal challenges. The Battle of Saragari has also had a profound impact on Sikh identity. It has become a source of immense pride for Sikhs around the world, reinforcing their martial traditions and their commitment to social justice. The story of Saragari is often told to young Sikhs, instilling in them the values of courage, selflessness, and the importance of standing up for what is right. In a world often marred by conflict and division, the story of Saragari serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us of the unifying power of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring human spirit. The legacy of the 21 Sikh soldiers continues to inspire, urging us to face our own challenges with the same unwavering courage and unwavering determination that they displayed on that fateful day in September 1897. Their story is a testament to the fact that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit, when fortified by faith, duty, and camaraderie, can achieve extraordinary feats of valor. The Battle of Saragari, though a tragic loss, remains a shining example of the indomitable spirit that resides within us all.